hell is breaking loose in Las Vegas, and the entire NFL is trying to snatch our biggest asset. Two absolute bombshells just shook the foundation of Raider Nation, and I'm not going to sit quietly and watch this nonsense unfold. On one side, market vultures are claiming that the Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys are putting together aggressive offers to rip our main tactical hero away in a bizarre trade. On the other, the monster himself breaks his silence after that absolute joke of a canceled trade with the Baltimore Ravens over medical exams. So, is our season starting with the roster falling apart, or are we about to witness one of the greatest comeback stories in franchise history? Buckle up and hit that like button right now, because today has been absolutely insane. Look at the level of absurdity that CBS Sports and journalists like Brian Diardo and Bart Scott are trying to shove down our throats. These guys are literally listing our premier pass rusher as the NFL's next big trade target. And you know who they put at the top of the list? The Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Their justification is that since the Los Angeles Rams went and got Myles Garrett and shocked the league, Eagles GM Howie Roseman is supposedly desperate to strike back and not get left behind. Bart Scott even guaranteed on national TV that a massive move from Philly is coming, and that they would use all their cap space to go after our number 98. To make matters worse, it leaked that the Dallas Cowboys already tried making 3 different offers, including first-round picks. But the Raiders front office, thank God, rejected all of them because Dallas refused to offer multiple first-rounders. Let's be real here. The entire market wants this guy on their roster. Everybody already knows that. Since 2019, he has carried the weight of this defense on his back. The man has racked up over 69 sacks and more than 160 quarterback hits throughout his career. He is the very identity of what it means to be a Las Vegas Raider. The truth is, this trade talk only gained traction because of that bizarre situation back in March 2026, when our front office committed the heresy of agreeing to a deal with the Baltimore Ravens for 2 first-round picks. The trade only fell through at the very last second because Baltimore's medical staff failed him on his physical. My opinion as Ryan Miller, this is all a massive lack of respect and pure cheap speculation from the national media. The Dallas Cowboys thinking they're going to land the best defender in the league by giving up just 1 late first-round pick is a bad joke. And the Eagles thinking they can use our guy as a pawn to respond to an NFC rival is severely underestimating his value. If our front office even considers picking up the phone to listen to these offers from Philly or Dallas this summer, it will show criminal incompetence. You don't rebuild a winning franchise by shipping off the heart and soul of your roster just to pad tomorrow's draft. The real asking price to get him out of Vegas would have to be a historic heist, 3 or 4 first-round picks plus elite starting caliber players. Since none of these teams have the guts to pay up, shut the door and stop talking about our superstar leaving. He stays in Las Vegas. Period. If this trade market pressure already has you losing your mind and worried about the future of our defensive line, wait until you hear what the man himself just said straight to our faces after yesterday's practice. After spending months in the eye of a devastating storm, having the trade voided by Baltimore, facing rumors that his career was declining due to physical issues, and seeing his own fan base divided on his future, the monster finally spoke directly to the reporters. He confirmed that this was, without a shadow of a doubt, the longest and toughest rehab process he has faced in his entire life. But the bombshell news that Raider Nation was praying to hear is this. He guaranteed he's practically 100% recovered, feeling so good in practice that sometimes he even forgets he had surgery and has to hold himself back so he doesn't overdo it too soon. That statement is exactly the oxygen our fan base needed. His agent had already been fighting publicly against Baltimore's medical report, claiming the Ravens acted in bad faith or exaggerated the diagnosis to try and renegotiate the terms. Now, the player himself has proved that the Vegas coaching staff was right all along by keeping him on the original rehab plan. The most spectacular part of it all was seeing the guy's mental approach. He admitted that spending practice watching from the sidelines, looking at Kirk Cousins run the offense without being able to go out there, talk trash to his face, and put him in the dirt is driving him absolutely crazy and itching to play. He sent a direct message. I'm not just working hard to come back. I'm working to come back better. I'm moving more weight than ever and preparing like an animal every single day. That destructive mentality is exactly what defines the spirit of our team. He climbed over a mountain of adversity this offseason, with heavy criticism flying his way from all sides of the media. Instead of hiding or playing the victim after the failed trade, the guy used that rejection as pure fuel. He put everyone on notice that reuniting with the fans in Week 1 against the Miami Dolphins is going to be absolutely legendary. Seeing our main defensive leader with blood in his eyes, focused on shutting the mouth of every analyst who doubted his physical health, is the best news we could possibly get. Cry all you want, rivals, because our number 98 is coming back at full strength and thirsty for destruction. The outside media keeps trying to destabilize our locker room with absurd trade rumors to the Eagles or Cowboys. But our great leader sent a direct message and guaranteed he's coming back stronger, heavier, and way more dangerous than ever to destroy the Miami Dolphins in the season opener. The front office better not dare do anything stupid. I want to know your real opinion down below. If the front office gets an offer of 2 first-round picks from Dallas, would you take the deal or keep the player untouchable in Las Vegas?